A lot of exciting football action this year, and if you've been reading the New Jersey edition of the Daily News, you've probably enjoyed our games more than ever.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Here comes the kickoff. Rotans brings it back to about the 30-yard line. All right, again, we'll repeat. Brick leads 9-7 with about 2 minutes to go in the ball game. Warren Wolf Jr. a 22-yard field goal. Brick leads 9-7 with 2 minutes to go. And Redback leads 15-14 in the third quarter. Redback 15-14 in the third quarter. Oh, my. Whew. Here's Watchung Hills, first down at the 31-yard line now. Sharkey on a handoff to Coluccio. Inside, he's stacked up. 3:35 to go in this one. So Brick trying to hang on now. Redbank has come back. That'll be a second down and 10 situation. Bob, maybe you want to see if you can tell them and say it there on the PA. Repeat those scores for Brick 9-7 in the fourth quarter and Redbank 15-14 in the third quarter. I'm on trying to have it announced to the crowd here. Sharkey back to throw. Sharkey over the middle. He has his man Conaway up at the 40-yard line. Conaway breaking a couple of tackles, is up over the 45, and he is tackled by one of Matawan's reserve defensive backs, Bob Fiegel, a junior, 5'11", 155. The gain is out to the 47-yard line. 2:55 to go in the ball game. Matawan leading it now 38-0. And we're, of course, very happy that Brick has come back and gone in front, and that Redbank has come back and gone in front. And, of course, we're delighted that Matawan has had pretty much of a cakewalk out here this afternoon. Here is Watchung Hills. Sharkey back to throw from his 47, sets up, drills it over the middle. Conaway is open, makes the catch at the 35. Conaway spinning, is down to the 30, inside the 30-yard line, and tackled. Watchung Hills driving now against the Matawan reserves, trying to avert a shutout. Lawrence Fields is in there. Matawan has, I think it's a entire first unit out of there. I don't see one starter left of the ball game. Well, Mike Manning is in there along the line. He's about the only one I can see we classify as a starter in there for Matawan at the moment. Matawan with the whole second unit in now. Watchung Hills down at the 26-yard line, first and 10. Sharkey spins, looks, he throws to Dilzell, the halfback. Dilzell is at the 25, kicking us all to the 20, spins down to about the 15-yard line. He's got a first down with 1:58 remaining, and the clock is running. Matawan leads it 38-0. Watchung Hills now operating against the Matawan second string here. It'll be second down for Watchung Hills at short yardage at the 14-yard line of Matawan. 1:45 remaining in the ball game. Checking us, all right, Bob. First down now for Watchung Hills at the 14. Sharkey back to throw. Sharkey under heavy pressure, whips it over the middle, complete to Conaway at the 10. 5, he'll go in. Touchdown, Watchung Hills. Well, Watchung Hills operating against Matawan's second unit. Breaks up the shutout on a 14-yard touchdown pass. Sharkey to Conaway. And it is a 38-6 ball game. Well, you got to give Watchung Hills, I think, all a tip of the hat. They were way out of this ball game from about the start of the second half on. They continued to fight and battle. And with the opportunity against the Matawan second unit, they drove right in there very quickly and got on the board. And I don't know if their starting quarterback and their starting running back, both who were out, would have made a difference in the outcome, but I think Watchung Hills would have been able to do a little better today, certainly had they had those ball players.
Tony, no team likes to be shut out, and it's very important, no matter how badly you're getting beat, to get on the scoreboard, and that was very important for Watchung. They have been outplayed. Matawan is definitely a better football team, but it's a credit to them that they have scored and averted a shutout.
And of course, a fine I think for Barry Rizzo to do. He could have kept his starters in there. There are only 5 minutes left. He could have gone for the shutout. But he figures, what the heck, Watchung Hills has fought very hard to get here this afternoon, and they certainly should go home with just a little bit of something to talk about anyway. Matawan leading here 38-6. And Watchung Hills will go for the 2-point conversion. From the 3-yard line, Sharkey over the football. Sharkey barking signal. Sharkey rolls to the right, whips it into the end zone. Palumbo wide open, grabs it for the 2 points. And as they come back up the field, a minute 33 left. Matawan 38, Watchung Hills 8. We'll be back in a moment. Watchung Hills now set to, they're going to try a little onside kick. It's taken by Matawan center, Glenn Holmes, in midair. And he covers it at about the Matawan 45. We're going to see a lot of new Matawan faces now that we haven't seen all year. A minute 30 to go. We're going to see a whole new set of ball players on offense. We're trying to pick them up for you. A minute 28 to go, clock running. They might get off a play or two. Matawan leading here 38-8. And the backs line up in the single wing. This is Bethune, the freshman, Steve Bethune. He grinds it for a couple of yards. Steve Bethune, a freshman, 6'2", 180. He's actually started the year for a while in the defensive backfield for Matawan. He's supposed to have excellent speed, and there's another in the very good athletic Bethune family. Second down, about 8. Matawan up at the 48-yard line. In the single wing. The snap inside. This ball carrier, I think, is Rock Gentile, a junior, 5'10", 170. He slams up to midfield. Clock running now with 45 seconds left. The ball in Watchung Hills territory now at the 39. 30 seconds left of the ball game. Matawan out in front, 38-8. Matawan about to rack up a 17th in a row. The snap goes to Steve Bethune. He gives off a little reverse, a fumble, a recovery by Watchung Hills, and they call a timeout with 20 seconds left. A little mix-up in the backfield. Watchung Hills recovered the football. They tried to give it to Lawrence Fields from Steve Bethune, and Watchung Hills, trying desperately to get at least another touchdown, calls timeout. The fumble recovered in there by Neil McDonough, a junior, 5'6", 173. And Watchung Hills calls time with 48 seconds, check it with 20 seconds remaining in the ball game with the ball on the 48-yard line of Matawan. Well, Bob, had Matawan look to you?
They looked excellent. They're very powerful. They're very well coached, and they do a lot of things fundamentally sound. They've got good personnel. They definitely deserve to be the #1 team in the state.
Sharkey back to throw. Sends it high, deep downfield for Palumbo. It is intercepted by Matawan. Player at the 20, 25, 30, 35. The flag is down. Up at the 40 goes Laverne Underwood, a junior defensive back, 5'10", 150. Laverne Underwood picks the ball off. Sharkey intending it for Dave Palumbo. And Laverne Underwood intercepts for Matawan. With 5 seconds left to go in the ball game. And the Matawan offensive second unit trots back on the field. 38-8, Matawan out in front. Even the reserves were getting in the act. Clock running.